Hindi naman play natin all the way from slot 15. There you go. Knocked down, opening fire back. It is inside him, play natin. One of these has been knocked down. Opening fire, get your shot going for the ass kick up. Stardown for the knockdown. It is inside him, stop it. There's not him. Everyone is turning up. Kung nasa na rin yung way about. Yung mga play natin dito all the way from slot 6. Hoping that they can have their elimination now from those opponents of theirs. But again, another one bites the dust into situation because of the knockdown exchange na nakuha ng mga play natin dito all the way from slot 15. Pero again, different story dito sa side ng mga play natin all the way from slot 15. Last man standing lang ng mga play natin dito. And right now, he's not being flashed out. Our being raised now, taking cover from those men from our slot 6. One of them has been annihilated. Sacrifices must be made. Pero player 777 has been knocked down. And dito sa side, maybe na ma-play natin all the way from slot 15. There you go. Knocked down, opening fire back. Dito sa side na ma-play natin. One of them has been knocked down. Opening fire, secure shot going for the ass fans, which is 2 and 4 and slot 11. Alright, maybe he's excited yung one play natin dito that he can knock one dito sa side ng mga slot 11 natin dito. And yes, but again, from the open fire that he did, responding towards those back that, you know, one play natin big earlier kanya, which is having his battle versus those 2 and 4. The most definitely he had his location compromised of those other player, which is mga slot 11s natin. Another one bites the dust dito sa side. The most classic skins natin. Alright, I don't know. Somehow one player can be recovered. Another one dito sa side na ma-play natin all the way from our SD clan has been disintegrated from the game. Last man standing. Grind na lang yung natitrang gumagalaw. Yeah, most definitely grind. Alright. Knocked down. That's gonna be getting up to the one player who's been having himself here in the open. I don't know, maybe the one player, yes, top 12. The one's gonna be facing those winners. Another one from ATS has been knocked down. Alright then, ATS, where you dito na mean? Ay, tingnan natin dito sa MSI natin dito sa Sladry. Let's go! Alright, FSC is another one bites the dust dito sa side ng mga FSC natin dito probably. Pero one of them has been knocked down slot 14 are now being eliminated out from the game. Lifting na lang yung titrang gumagala from the maybe pull-up na ginawa ng mga other players natin, which is slot 9 or Hive. From slot 9, like a pro, maybe even 3-on-1 situation from the front view side. Not until one player from slot 9 ring around the Rosie, grab his back and open the door, and he got himself gunned down before he took one out from the slot 9 down with him. Elevate, slot 18, I'm sorry. Mazda Rams like opening fire inside of the blue zone, gatekeeping at his best and occurring dito sa side ng most last 70 natin. But before he patched his life up, he got himself knocked down because of the blue zone damage that every player was last 17. So the series, not say working their way on top, being on the higher ground much versus those other players having their battle. Pero again, sobrang tough din pa rin ang mga other player natin, like has been eradicated out from the game because of the blue zone. Another one is the side, now 5 stacks as it's been knocked down. 2 on the other hand, attempting to get the explosion now from the vehicle with those men. Taking cover from and having the one player recovered. Another one from our slot has been knocked down. Mabilis umatay ng mga players natin dito. MSI, one of them has been knocked down to my squad. Last man starting. Fortunately, nagawa ng mga slot 18s natin dito, mga slot 17s natin dito earlier kanina. Most definitely everyone got aware kung nasa yung way of right now. Slot 12. Being pushed in. Alright, separately, slot 7, slot 8 are opening fire towards the one player from slot 12. And SML, slot 8 natin dito is not gonna be getting knocked down again. Dito sa side ng mga slot SH natin dito, the blue zone there. And I guess, slot 8 getting the blue to take all the glory by eliminating those opponents up here. Another one bites the slot 1 standing. Dito sa side ng mga slot 12, that the verse 2-man squad of our slot 9. Pero again, those men has been knocked down. Pero the blue zone are hitting this one player from slot 12 hard. 2-man squad of our slot 8 guarding the front view of this one guy, and yeah, most definitely is fighting the blue zone, or maybe we're another single turn to the side of slot 12. 16 turn to have their chance of having those men from slot 8 and 𝖤𝖫𝖤𝖃 contest. Pero another one bites the dust and player 1, slot 16, last man from the squad, that quick. One player off from slot and 𝖤𝖫𝖤𝖃, even though that here definitely takes 2 players out of the slot 9 and slot 8 combined. Still, our player from slot 8 minor almost got himself eliminated after the game. But as you can see, our 𝖤𝖫𝖤𝖃 slot 8 is moving like a unit. Talaga namang sabay-sabay all at the same time yung push in na ginagawa ng mga slot 8 natin. Not leaving those men have their chance eliminating one of them, and if ever those other players gonna be knocked one, it is aside ng mga 𝖤𝖫𝖤𝖃. That one player will be recovered immediately, another one bites the dust. Alright, so then what we can say is 4 players game player, 3 players game player, those other players are not being displayed. 1 player from slot 5 are being displayed. 16 turn to have down kung nasaan yung mga other players natin dito. KHI, Migs, Boo, Coca-Cola, that are responding towards the 1 player who's been knocked down. I don't know, somehow those other players from slot SD is gonna be lacking the last goal of 1 player blank from slot 4 who got knocked down by them previously, but it's 1 player guard out from that SK to have shotgun for the immediate knock. Somehow he can get hold of his target dito sa side ng mga slatter is natin, pero ganun mas solid din yung position ng mga slatter is natin for another knockdown that they're craving towards those enemy of theirs, which is yung mga slot force natin. Haragan, man, from the moment those other players from slot KHI is gonna be moving forward na rekonas ng 𝖫𝖵𝖏 sa mga slatter is natin dito. Man, they are seeing a lot of movements coming from those men and already gonna be side of the rotate. So that's why you definitely got one again doon sa KHI knockdown. And those other 2 players from slot KHI has been eliminated rin after the game. Right, on the other hand, Tagging top 5, starting up. Kobe kills his 1 player to be facing out the Rangers, so that's why he definitely back down. He got himself knocked down from the backhand view, pero slot and 𝖤𝖫𝖤𝖃. That's the 1 player who got knocked down by those top 5. They become trying to limit the 1 player got knocked down. Everyone's opening fire rin towards this 1 play natin na si Minor. And we have Mitch natin moving forward, having the 1 player rescue rin out from the open ground. Kung natin yung way sa mga other player natin dito, pero Minor got his 1 player back. Another 1 fight na down. Mitch natin try to maglaw, hurrying himself na to have this 1 player recover. The other player towards these corners in every moment and every maybe those other players planning to have the explosion out from the people where the black 8 or 𝖤𝖫𝖤𝖃s are taking cover from, and that will be the cause of those 2 players. Totally maybe, pero maganda rin yung position ng mga Hives and mga MSI natin dito. Maybe tingnan natin. Essentially from our slot FSCs going for the main throw, hoping that he can nade 1 out from the game. I've gone pa rin 1 player natin dito, and maybe this 1 guy from the smoke pop na ginagawa ngayon ng slot 7 natin dito, FSC. Man, he's still creating some diversions towards, pero he did definitely nade 1 out from those FSC or MSI rather out from the game. Again, from the open fight is 1 player from slot 9. I know him taking his risk, opening fire towards the 1 player from slot 7 right away. Habang busy pa rin, and maybe he knew that somehow he's going to have that situation, pero that 1 guy is holding that SK12 shotgun for that easy knock on Vado's last 7. 1 of them has been knocked down, 2 of them has been knocked down. Most definitely change of knock happened here. Looking those men from our slot 9 who got knocked down and making sure no one is gonna be having that 1 player forward. There is 1 player like pushing himself, having himself or herself here in the position where this 1 player from slot 9 will be can have her knocked down. Pero 762 is the one who got knocked down instead of him having the 1 player from slot 𝖤𝖫𝖤𝖃 knocked down. Okay, mas dark natin dito, most definitely might have tag area rin or the whereabouts of those other players from slot 9. So that's why easy peasy. But this thing is guys, the most last sabi natin kung nasa yung whereabouts of mga other player natin dito all the way from slot Hive. 1 player got knocked down, thinking that no one is lingering towards that tail side, but again, he definitely is not nice. That's why easy peasy. But this thing is guys, the most last sabi natin kung nasa yung whereabouts of mga other player natin dito all the way from slot Hive. 1 player got knocked down. thinking randomly, even though we have our slot 10, seeing them for a possible target. Pero slot 6% being targeted at the same time ng mga slot 2-1-4s natin all the way from the back and view. Nowhere to run, maybe yung mga slot 6 natin dito. If somehow slot 6 natin dito will be keeping themselves as quiet as possible for the meantime, few seconds maybe. Perhaps that 𝖪𝖤𝖫𝖤 and 2-1-4 will be having their gunfight out from this location. Smoke has been popped kung saan ka meron open fire attempt to take one dito sa side ng mga flat ATS natin down. Pero 𝖪𝖤𝖫𝖤 natin dito clear of being occupied. Then ng mga flat natin dito who just arrived and attempt to take one dito sa side ng mga flat ATS natin right now. All of the position and all of that tension of the flat ATS natin dito ay now pointing towards those flat ATS who definitely try to start out from a random players dito based on the snack na doon dito pa naman pero once you get first people of those 𝖪𝖤𝖫𝖤 sacrificing his gameplay life and having his down the cap for his men and having that car crash doon sa location kung nasa yung mga other play natin dito all the way from our ATS last brand standing say 77 lang din pero those men has been knocked down dito sa side ng mga play natin all the way from flat 8 and that one player has been recovered that quick. Right now, from the open fighting, the one play natin dito from flat 7 and again, another one bites the dust from the back end view while those men from us last out of the last man earlier kay Laika really gumalaw behind the curtains kung saan nagkakamera ng 1v1 or 1v3 situation rather earlier kay Net right now 2-on-1 situation. Slot 𝖪𝖤𝖫𝖤 trying to guess where these one players and a WAP players dito basically snackers kung nasa niyo yung mga play natin dito all the way from a slot CPS pero again yung camera pakiramdami yung mga players natin dito so that's why we're gonna be raw. We're gonna be turning up dito sa side ng mga play natin all the way from slot SH versus our men from a slot 2-1-4 Zyle, Cakes, Super Damon and keep the natin all the guys be out. Everyone is turning up and covering the back end the one play natin dito who got knocked down previously pero another one bites the dust by those men from our slot 12. Everyone's not stopping pero you can see another one or one play there from our slot 12 has been knocked down then right now 𝖪𝖤𝖫𝖤 and our play natin all the slot 12 versus our slot 20 or 2-1-4 but they end up putting themselves at 3-1 they're doing situation because of those knockdown that keeps on occurring sa side ng 2-1-4 and SH natin pero from the nade throwing na ginawa ng mga play natin dito all sacrifices must be made for them to be able to defend or to take those men down. One player has been the sacrificial lamb. Dito muna tayo sa mga play natin from slot team or PNF versus 𝖫𝖵. Alright, 𝖫𝖵 natin dito leaving the one player be sorry pre pero you have to be the sacrificial lamb for tonight's gameplay. But again, he's safe now. Alright, slot FSC or slot team, maybe they knew kung nasaan yung one player natin is 𝖤𝖫𝖫𝖏 natin dito pero no one is moving forward, no one is attempting to take the risk and move forward to flush this one guy out from his hiding spot. He's now holding the SP-12 shotgun for a possible knockdown. One player had to be the decoy so that he can turn his view around so that one player can have his 3-point shot from the nade throw and there you go. Sacrifices must be made for him to be able to defend that we had the casualties that of Jadal, and which natin dito or minor has been the knock. Has been the sacrificial lamb that maybe pero he dapat got himself knocked down from the push maybe or ambush na ginawa ng mga sabi natin. Then return every player from 𝖪𝖤𝖫𝖤 na rin kung nasa na yung kaya boss ng mga oponenta dito pero shot has been fired. Wrong turn maybe those men from 𝖪𝖤𝖫𝖤 turning up pa rin dito sa side ng mga slot 11 natin pero nga lang another one by the dust and one player has been eliminated na rin out from the game. We have our slot 17 kay randomly then moving forward like natin way pa sa mga play natin all the way from last 11 one player using the pump shotgun so that someone was watching out from the front door still be having knocked down. Another one but just last squad yung mga play natin like natin dito yung turn up nagawa lang dito sa ganda all the way top down team pero nga lang another one turn up bahaan din somewhere where they can post themselves out for a possible ambush up those other players gonna be rolling out na rin dito sa location na dito, para as you can see there, forming a line dito sa front side view ng mga Slatic Stins natin dito. Open fighting one player natin dito sa Taiki, everyone. Ano, wait na rin kung nasaan 𝖫𝖏𝖫. Pero nga lang, wala na the Dusho coming with those medals. Be open fire towards this corner. Another one bites the dust. Pero again, na moment using that one player will be able to cover the rate of smoke is being proper. They will cover, attempting to have this one player covered, but somehow yung mga player natin dito slot 18 or slot 8 natin dito sa NGGZ will be trying to get exposure towards this vehicle kung saan nagkakameron ng revival moment yung mga player natin dito na 𝖫𝖵𝖫𝖤. That will be that installed over elimination. Pero this one player down moving forward na rin gunasa kaya the entire beyond pa rin yung position ng mga slot 7 natin, pero one player has been knocked down even though God is wide angle. Ganyan ang position ng mga player natin dito for possible take down. After other player, still one player has been knocked down in the process. That's 16, turning up the rim. Trying to have the second kills, opening his fight, and again, sobrang wide open for possible termination yung mga slot 7 natin dito. While slot 7 when they're down sa front side view ng mga plays natin kung nasaan yung mga slot 6 natin blank, surviving the area kung saan nagkamera ng screenshot shots yung mga slot 6 and slot 7 natin dito. Last man from his squad, open ground, he's now running on. Slot 16 again, higher ground din, pero yun nga lang, sobrang vulnerable ng mga slot 7 natin dito for some sort of knockdown na those other players is waiting dito sa area kung nakakara sa meron ng pushing back or ng opening fire yung mga slot 7 natin first, those slot 6 and higher beyond pa rin yung position ng mga slot 7 natin, pero one player has been knocked down even though God is wide angle. Ganyan ang position ng mga player natin dito for possible take down. After other players, still one player has been knocked down in the process. That's 16, turning up the rim. Trying to have the second kills, opening his fight, and again, sobrang wide open for possible termination. Yung mga the one bites the dust. They're playing, they're throwing. Those men has been terminated from the game from that lurking moment na ginawa ng mga statics dito. Talaga namang all of them has been slaughtered by a static team. Leaving blanks for 𝖫𝖵𝖫 again, and DJ Mitch keeping himself as wide as possible for the meantime. Elevate jabs here in the open pa rin. Pero I don't know, somehow covered nga ba well yung one play natin dito for some sort of take out or take down ng mga Slatic Stins natin dito. As you can see, everyone is being outnumbered by our Slat 16 4-man squad and 6 killed. Displaying Jet, sobrang open for possible elimination. In our front, we have our Mitch. Alright, Mitch being spotted, being pushed inside of the blue zone. Again, outside of the blue zone, letting the blue zone to the one, but jabs here in the open pa rin. Pero I don't know, somehow covered nga ba well yung one play natin dito for some sort of take out or take down ng mga Slatic Stins natin dito. As you can see, everyone is being outnumbered by our Slat 16 4-man squad and 6 killed. Displaying Jet, sobrang open for possible elimination. In our front, we have our Mitch. Alright, Mitch being spotted, being pushed inside of the blue zone. Again, outside of the blue zone, letting the blue zone to take that one player out. Pero most definitely, 𝖫𝖵𝖫𝖤 ginawa ng mga player natin dito all the way from Slatic King. That definitely took that one player from Slatic King out of the game. Flanks, keeping himself as wide as possible. And right now, he's taking some opportunity to squad up. Now opening fire back to the left side. Right side of 𝖫𝖫𝖫𝖤 kung nasan yung dream squad of our Slatic Stins natin dito.